Hey, how's everybody doing? This is Alexander Investment Insights. Today I'm going to go over, this is going to be a video on RSI, which is an indicator, and I'm going to tell you how to use RSI and what it's good for. So we're going to go through a few stocks and see how you could use RSI to scalp intraday, because I'm on the 1 minute frame here. This is Apple stock. We'll go through Apple stock and Microsoft and stuff like that. So I'll teach you how to use RSI. So here on TradingView, RSI stands for Relative Strength Index, right? And when you click on that, you have these two lines going up underneath your candle bar chart. You have this line chart right here, right? And you see here, there's this range from zero to 100, and then there are these two lines at 30 and 70. So that's how RSI works. Like once it dips below this 30 level, see how it dips below this dotted line and then it comes back up? That's how you could use RSI to predict upward movements in the stock market's actual price, right? So let's go here to Apple. So let's look at Apple. So here below, it came below this 30 mark, right? It made a large dip below, and then it came back up and it cracked that 30. As soon as it cracked that 30 after that large dip below, see, it cracked that 30 and it started going up immediately. What did we see? We started seeing price shoot up big time, and then that led all the way to the price going up to here and then passing that 70 mark, and it passed that 70 mark. We could have took profit here, right here. When it passed that 70 mark, it continued to go up to this price. So on scalping on options, that would have been large percentage plays because RSI is telling us what we need to know. Let's go to SPY 500, right? So SPY 500 came out of the 70 mark right here, and then see, dipped below. Right when it dipped below, what did price do? It dropped 50 cents, and it eventually dropped all the way down to what? This 30 mark. It dropped from 535.50 here all the way down to 534.28 right here at the end. So again, right here on S&P 500, you see that price started at this 30 mark here, right? And then you see it ended at this 70. And what did price do? Price started here and then it ended here. Once again, these are more like longer scalps, something you might want to look at for on like the 5 minute time frame. Let's go to the 5 minute time frame on, say, Meta. So Meta here, you see that it's above this 70 mark here, and then this purple level broke this 70 mark and started heading down. What did Meta's price do? When it broke that 70 mark, it started heading down. And this is our target here. We actually have a target here that hit today and is using it as support now. And so breaking, and that's our resistance. Seeing it stopped at our resistance. So Meta breaking upwards right now. But we're able to play these retracements because we have these RSI indicators right here. Once again, the 70, that's above the 70 and it's coming back down towards this 30, you know, to get puts right here because price is coming down. Let's look for more. This is on the 5 minutes. So you see that price started underneath that 30, right? Underneath that 30, and then it headed up. And what did it reach to? The 70, where the take profit was, perfect take profit. So you get puts here as price is past that 30. It has to get past that 30, and then you get calls here to the upside, and on the options you get nice percentage gains. Let's just go over a few different examples so people could really see what's going on in the market, right? So let's see, here on Disney is above 70 right here, and you see when it passed that 70 mark. When it passed that 70 mark, you see that it was coming down above that 70 mark, but price was still going up. When this purple level moves past this 70 mark is when you would enter. That is your entry because price was still going up when this was coming down. That was a bit manipulated because the purple level was coming down on the relative strength indicator, but price was still going up. But once the relative strength indicator broke that 70 mark, that was a perfect entry to get puts. And you see how price didn't come all the way down to that that 30 level? That's because it doesn't need to. You could take profits once you get that 10% profit or whatever you think that you need, but it's always best to take profits because you never know, price can reverse. But there's tons of different examples going on. You see here on the bottom here, it broke that 30 level and then it's starting to go back up again. Once it broke that would be the place to get calls. So right here, and then once it finally reached that 70 level, that's where you sell. Look, boom, boom, nice put. That's $1.40. That's a 1.5% in the stock market price, but in the options price, that's a large gain. So yeah, so you could pretty much do it on a lot of stocks. Let's see what IWM is doing on the 1 minute intraday. So let's see. See in pre-market it dropped below here, below this 30 mark, and then boom, 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 all the way to like right here, right below before market open. It started shooting up, and then we look at price. As soon as market opened, it started shooting up, right? And then it reached above that 70 mark, and then that's where we would have sold right here. Even though price still shot up, this above that 70 mark could have brought this down right again, and then price would have started coming down. So it's always best to take profits, like I've said before. Just make sure that you're doing this. This is not like a solidified concrete strategy. It's something that you can do intraday just to get a sense of where the market is going, right? Don't rely on indicators. Really, price action is really what matters, and levels and targets and specific entries when there's pullbacks and how price reacts to the Fibonacci and other supports and resistances. That's really what you need to know. But this is a good indicator if you guys want to play around with it, see what it does really and how it affects price. So make sure you go check that out and look at the rest of my videos. Make sure you subscribe to my Instagram. It's not financial advice. Please do not trade anything you see here in the video. Other than that, this is relative strength indicator, and I'll catch you in another video. Thank you. Bye.